Hey, what's up? Hank Clear here. I'm gonna shoot a video today. Gonna hopefully give you some pointers that'll help you with anxiety, make you think a little bit. So I want you to watch this video through, even if it's a little long, and please don't mind me if I ramble a lot because I'm kind of thinking a lot about this subject. Especially yesterday, I did a post about anxiety, and it got quite a bit of engagement. And I think anxiety is something that everybody faces a lot of. Fear, anxiety, and can really affect our lives in a negative way and create procrastination, can create doubt, holds people back from their dreams, from their goals, from their true potential, and it causes a lot of health issues. Anxiety does, and it's worry. It comes from a state of worry, and we worry about the future. We worry about the past, and rarely do we live in the present moment. And if we were just simply focused and completely engaged in the present moment, which is life, then all that would subside, but it's easier said than done because the human mind is so vacillating and so circulating different thoughts. It's the law of vibration, one of the 12 universal laws of the universe. You know, our thoughts come and go, but we are thought. We are thought, we are energy, we are feeling, and they come and they go, right? Our different parts of us, our beings. And the good, the bad, the dark, the light, the yin and yang, the on, the off. And we worry at times that the dark is going to completely overtake the light. And that the off is going to completely overcome the on. That the evil is going to completely overcome the good in us. And we try to negate these parts of ourselves, of our being. This darkness, the negativity. But the reality is that this is a part of life, and it's easily seen in nature. You can look at the ocean and see the crest of the wave and the trough. It's up and it's down, it's up and it's down, it's constantly going. And the human beings are the same way. So I think one of the first real stages of destroying anxiety, because it can be eliminated, is to accept ourselves as vacillating beings, as beings of thought, of feeling, of emotion, of energy, positivity, negativity, that it's all going to come and go. And to always remember the saying that this too shall pass. Every moment will pass. And I think once we can relax into that and understand that it's completely normal to have anxiety, to have fear, to have good thoughts, to have bad thoughts, violent thoughts, peaceful thoughts, thoughts of rage, thoughts of fear, all of it happens, all of it comes and goes. And for the most part, it's beyond our control. Thoughts happen. You can almost think of it like an escalator. Or, yeah, right? Coming up, going thoughts. Only when it reaches the top, you choose what thoughts you allow to reside in your mind. When you get the thoughts you don't want, the negative thoughts, just let them go. It's easier said than done. And then you get to a good thought, hold on to it, let it grow. It'll attract more good thoughts. And we can start to understand this, though, be more accepting of ourselves. You know, I used to think that awareness was the most important aspect of life, but I'm starting to think that acceptance is more important than awareness. Awareness comes second to acceptance. Accepting ourselves for what we are, for who we are. And knowing that there's stages of life where we always want to understand more about who we are, our meaning, our purpose, why we're here, what we're supposed to be doing. But until we realize that, we'll never really know. We can't understand fully what we are, who we are, why we're here, where we came from. It's beyond our comprehension. It's beyond our level of consciousness that we're currently experiencing. So we go through stages of life when we're younger where we don't know what we want to do, what we want to be, where we want to go, because we just never thought about it. And we just kind of meandering through life. And then eventually we get pressured to making decisions and choices, and we start deciding we want to go here, I want to be this, I want to do this, I know this is what I want with my life. And then at some point you get stopped dead in your tracks and you question all of it, everything, and you say to yourself, Is this really what I want to do? And oftentimes, we find that it's not. And you say, you know what, I don't really think this is what I want. And we get the third stage of development, which is, I don't know what I really want. I don't know who I really want to be. I don't know who I really am or where I really want to go. And acceptance of this is one of the fundamental keys to a happy life. And being okay with who you are and understanding that your thoughts, your feeling, who you are, what you are, is ever changing in a constant state of flux. And that it's just the nature of the universe to be this way, to always change, to always be growing. And that when we resist this, we are resisting life. Because change is just another way of saying life. So when we accept this, that change is a part of life, and that not knowing is a part of life, and we can start to see that life is not entirely in our control. For the most part, none of it is. And that things are going to happen continuously. And that's a part of the great surprise, the divine creation that God, or the universe, whatever you want to call it, intended for us. Gave us our 6 basic needs. Number 1 being that we need a sense of certainty, and number 2 being, in direct opposition to it, that we need uncertainty in our life. It's one of the 6 basic human needs. Until we understand that it's normal to have change. It's a part of our needs, so we can stop resisting change and start allowing life to unfold as it is. It's almost like as you go up a river, or you fall into a river. It's got a strong current. And you're trying to go upstream, swimming against the current. You go nowhere, you tire yourself out, because you're always fighting. When the best thing to do is simply turn around and swim with it. Swim with the currents. And if you want to get out, go to either side. Take a break. And life's the same way. We divert all of our energy into worrying about this scenario, about what this person's thinking, about what we should be doing. And it creates anxiety, because then it starts leading to more worry about why am I worrying so much? I shouldn't be worrying so much, which creates more worry, and you can see where this vicious cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. And if we would just allow it to go and say, okay, I'm worrying right now. That's completely normal. And it starts to lose its pressure, it starts to lose its power. Because as you feed into the worry, you're giving your power away. You're playing a part of the victim role. And you're not admitting to the fact that you're completely in control of your life. And you're denying the fact, when you just play the game, that we're not fundamental to the existence of the universe, which is true. I mean, without your consciousness, none of this would exist. And we go through life with worry and worry and worry. And a lot of us play the victim role. But the reality is that you are completely, entirely under your control. And you know, I do a lot of incantations, a lot of affirmations, and I study a lot. Spirituality, personal development, human development, success. And, you know, I was thinking last night about choices. I got stopped dead in my tracks. It was about, I don't know, about 5 minutes of thinking. You know, I was thinking about everything I have to do. And the reality is you have to do nothing. When you say you have to do something, shit, I have to pick the kids up. I have to get to work on time. I have to cook dinner. I have to pay this bill on time. I have to get this assignment out on time. I have to get this to this client on time. I have to make this call. You're giving away your power. Now, it's all choice. A more empowering way of saying it, which will help to relieve anxiety, is I choose to. So I began thinking last night. You know, I do a lot of writing for third-party clients last night, and it can get stressful sometimes because I take on a lot of work. And I'm thinking, okay, you know, I don't have to write this ebook for this guy, but I choose to. I don't have to take on this much work, but I choose to. I don't have to eat healthy and exercise every day, but I choose to. I don't have to stay up late and wake up early, but I choose to. And I started going on this in a different role, right? Or just in a role. Just naming off all these things I don't have to do, but I choose to. It kind of gives you a sense of power, you know. It makes you think, okay, I totally am in control. You know, just like everybody else, you know. We all go through stages of fear and doubt and worry and all that. And then it hit me, and I was kind of just in a hypnotic trance. you know, hypnotically thinking and speaking to myself, and I said, I don't have to worry, but, and I stopped. And I thought, but I choose to. And I got a really calm sense of relaxation there. And that's when it really hit me, after all this that I've heard. I choose to worry. You choose to worry. When you're in a state of worry, when you're in a state of panic, in a state of fear, it's because you choose to be in that state. It's because you're choosing to worry about a future scenario instead of being engaged in the present moment, or to see it as a possibility instead of an obstacle. And that's really a powerful realization to come to. You know, I choose to take on this much work. And if I worry about it, it's by my choice. So if I choose to relax about it, then it's that much easier too. And it made me think about the quote that I wrote on my Facebook page last night, which was that no amount of anxiety, no amount of worry is going to have any effect whatsoever, in any way, on anything that happens. So when you choose to worry, you're giving away your power. And you're not affecting anything. You're going to cause more worry, more fear. And there's a fundamental discipline to practice, to a happy existence, to a worry-free existence. And today, I mean, I feel more chill, more relaxed about everything than I ever have, you know. And it's funny because it's sometimes one thing clicks inside of you, and you just realize that you really are in control of everything, no matter how much it may seem like it sometimes that you're not. I know it's in direct opposition. It's kind of a paradox, but when it comes to your thoughts and your worry and your emotions, it's your choice to worry. It's your choice to do the things that cause worry. It's your choice to do the activities that are causing worry. So this video is just about anxiety and about I don't know. It's crazy. You know, you think you get it, and you never get it. You never will get it. It's just the way life is. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I want to convey. I'm just thinking about this, you know, is that we will truly never get it. And that's good. That's the uncertainty in life. And it's certainty at the same time. Two basic human needs. You can get all the uncertainty and certainty you need from this very moment, from this very life. Because you know that you're never going to get it all. That you're never going to understand it all. But you don't know what's going to happen next. That's the excitement. Because life is like a dream. Your life is a dream. And this very moment right here, if you went on long enough, dreaming every reality, every possibility, in enough time, you would choose to dream this very moment right here, watching me on this camera, watching me on this computer screen, and you would choose your life. You would choose the dream that is your life. And when you begin to wake up from the illusion and see this, then you really see that your life is a gift. It's a choice. And it's beautiful. Everything about it. Everything in this moment. If you really get engaged in life, in the unfoldment of life, in this very moment, you can look around at you. Think of your children. Think of your friends. Think of your family. Everything you really have that matters. I'm not talking about the commodities. I'm not talking about the things that can be bought. A man or a woman can go broke a dozen times in their life and make it all back. I'm talking about the things that matter. I'm talking about your heart. I'm talking about your love, talking about your compassion, your strength, your family, your friends, your pets, nature. And you see, it's all a gift. Sometimes I forget it too, but I'm really trying to cultivate, working on it. I know this is a long video, but it's something I'm really engaging on right now. It's really, really working on appreciating this moment right here, appreciating this life, and the fact that there's something big going on at all times, whether you recognize it or not. It's your choice to be aware of it or not, to see the intelligence and everything, and the possibility and the experience of life, to not negate it, to accept it, embrace it all, the adrenaline that comes with uncertainty, you know, the love that comes with compassion and certainty, and just the general way that life is, you know, that is constantly changing. And that's what makes it amazing. You know, if it was the same every day, you'd get bored with it. You'd want to change it. You would start doing things to cause it to change. And given enough time, with enough dreams, and the infinite multiplicity of the universe, you would come to your life right now. So, I know it was a long video. I appreciate all you guys for watching it, who are still watching it. I can get pretty deep sometimes, because I care. You know, I really study hard to try to learn things that I can learn to share with you, so you don't have to spend the time studying, because I know maybe your life is a lot busier than mine is. And so I can help you any way I can, serve any way I can. And I want to encourage any of you who is struggling right now, financially, mentally, psychologically, with addiction, anything. Check out a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. There's a lot there to learn. Like and subscribe to this video, and connect with me on any of the social networks. I work online. I help people change.